Today we're taking 16 national teams and putting them in the NBA. Wemby's gonna win the MVP averaging 27 and 13. Yang Hansen wins the Rookie of the Year averaging 19 and 19. Luka Garza averages 18 off the bench to win the 6th Man of the Year. Then we have Wemby also winning the Defensive Player of the Year and Porzingis winning the Clutch Player of the Year. And the other guys on the All-NBA first team were Luka averaging 33, 12, and 7. Jokic put up 28, 15, and 7. And then Giannis put up 29 with 14 rebounds. On the second team we have Sabonis who averaged 21 and 15. Shai averaged 25 points with 7 assists a game. We already saw Porzingis. Kyle Anderson is here putting up 10 points and 18 rebounds. And then we have Franz Wagner rounding out the second team with 25 points and 7 boards a game. Finally, on the third team, we have Vucevic who averaged 19 and 14. VJ Edgecombe put up 18 points with 9 rebounds a game. That is very surprising for him. Larry Markkinen put up 24 and 9. Then we have Rui Hachimura averaging 16 and 13. And finally, Steph Curry averaged 17 points with 7 assists a game. Kind of crazy, Yang Hansen beat out VJ Edgecombe for the Rookie of the Year. For the top 4 seeds in the bracket, we have the USA, France, Canada, and Germany. But we do have a little bit more than 16 teams, so to see who's playing them, we have the play-in matchups. Starting with China versus Czech Republic, it's pretty much just Kyle Anderson, Yang Hansen, and this other guy, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and it's a bunch of roster fillers. And Czech Republic has a full team, but a lot of them are in the 70 and 60 overalls. And with all the roster fillers, this one wasn't close at all. Kind of crazy that Czech Republic's best player wasn't even top 5 in scoring, he only put up 5 points. But for China, Kyle Anderson put up less points than these roster fillers. I mean, he definitely contributed in other areas, but the scoring was nowhere near where it should have been. And to see who plays them, we have Nigeria against Japan. Rui is the only guy on Japan, and then Nigeria only has 2 people. But with Nigeria having 2 people and Japan only having 1, this one is over. So Japan are now eliminated. Chemezi Metu put up 17 points, 28 boards, and 7 blocks. And Rui only put up 10 points, that's why they lost. So Czech Republic already advanced to play France in the first round. But to see who goes on to play the US, we have China against Nigeria. But before we do that, let's go to the other side of the bracket. We have Finland led by Lowry and Bosnia led by Nurkic. And we have yet to have a close game. Lowry's gonna beat Bosnia. Wow, Nurkic is supposed to be their best player. He only had 6 points. And then Lowry led the team with 21. So they're moving on to go play Germany. But for the next matchup, it's not looking good. We have Jose Alvarado going up against Luka, and he has a bunch of roster fillers on his team. And that first quarter was kind of close, but the rest of the game went exactly how everyone expected. Puerto Rico is eliminated. They got 50 piece. Luka had 39, 13, and 7. And Jose Alvarado did all he could. So that brings us to the other side of the bracket. Nigeria versus China. Loser gets eliminated. Winner plays USA. And this is the craziest run I've seen. Nigeria's on a 26-3 run in the second half. They're gonna go on in advance to play USA. So China are eliminated. Wesley Iwundu had a good game. He almost had a triple-double, and then Metu had a double-double. Kyle Anderson actually led the team in scoring this time, but Yang Hansen and this other guy did not shoot great. And for our final play-in matchup, we have Luka and Slovenia against Nurkic and Bosnia. And I have no idea how Luka's team was the lower seed. They're gonna go on in advance. Wow, one guy had 30 on the team. Nurkic put up 13, and then Garza only had 9. He shot bad. And Luka's gonna be Luka. So they're gonna go on to play Canada, and now every first round matchup is set. But we're gonna be starting with Porzingis going up against Jokic. And this is best of 1, so whoever wins this game makes it out. And this one is not close at all. Jokic and company are gonna dominate. On this roster, it's not set to best of 1, but I'm gonna make sure Serbia advance. And next we have Giannis going up against Sabonis. At this point, I don't think there are any other teams with roster fillers other than Nigeria. And I was gonna say because of that, we should have some even matchups, but this one's not even at all. Sabonis only had 12. I mean, he didn't shoot bad or anything, but Giannis put up 29. Nobody could stop him. Wow, they didn't play Thanasis or Kostis. Next up, we got Mamu and Goga going up against Gallinari and Melli. And with 2 minutes to go, Italy are down 2. They're on the verge of getting upset as Gallinari's gonna miss the 3. George is gonna find Goga at the free throw line. He's just looking for a pass. He's gonna find Mamu. Mamu trying to drive. He kicks it out to the corner. They just keep swinging it back and forth. The corner guy's gonna pull the 3 and he's gonna miss. That was an absolutely terrible shot. I don't know what Gallo is trying to cook right here. Being guarded by Goga with the snatchback. 8 seconds to go. He makes his way into the paint and he's blocked. He is playing like he does not want to win a World Cup. Mamu's gonna throw it down low to their big for the post hook and it's good. 1 minute to go for Italy to lock in here. They're gonna make their way into the... Did he just double dribble? I have no idea what he just did. He's gonna make the layup. But now Italy's gonna need some stops. They leave a man open, but he's gonna miss. So now we have Thompson leading the break. He's gonna find Spagnolo getting stopped at the mid-range. Spagnolo's gonna throw it back to Thompson. The contested layup, he's fouled. If he could make both of these free throws, that would be huge, but he misses the first. But to at least make it a 1-point game, his second free throw is good. Under 40 seconds to go, this is still anybody's game. This guy's gonna cross. He kicks it out back to the guard. He pulls the 3 and he knocks it down. Less than 30 seconds to go before Italy's upset. They're gonna find Gallo with the behind the back. Gallo is getting clamped up right now. I don't know what he's trying to cook. He's gonna kick it back to Thompson. The open three, he knocks it down. But they have to foul, so now we have Georgia at the line. Oh my gosh, that first free throw somehow rolls in. And to put them up by 3 with 16 seconds left, the second free throw misses. So now Italy have 16 seconds. They don't need to force a 3 here. 93% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe to help me hit my goal of 35,000 subscribers. Oh gosh, Gallo's gonna chew off the clock. He's basically running point guard here. He's gonna pull the moving 3. He's gonna miss it, and this game is over. And just like that, Italy are gonna get upset. For our next matchup, we got Montenegro versus Bahamas. And after the third quarter, Montenegro went insane. Vuce is gonna lead them to the win. That is super surprising considering the Bahamas have a whole starting 5 of NBA players, or at least former NBA players. And Montenegro was pretty much just Vucevic. Next up, we got Finland going up against the big dogs in Germany. And Finland is actually putting up a fight with 2 minutes to go. They're up by 3. Germany just made it a 3-point game. Lowry is left wide open and he puts them up 6. What a shot. Now let's see if Franz, Hartenstein, Mo Wagner, and Dennis Schroeder can lead the team. Mo's gonna go back to Franz, trying to make his way into the paint. He is struggling. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. He finds Hartenstein. They're gonna double team him, and he's gonna get a 3-second violation. He had Mo Wagner wide open in the corner. I don't know what he was doing. Now we have Lowry trying to cook up on Franz. Here we go. Lowry makes it into the paint. He takes the layup and he puts them up 8. So Germany pretty much has to play perfect here as Lowry's gonna get the steal. And now with under a minute to go, they could hit the dagger here. Little's left open for 3 and he hits the dagger. I can't believe Germany's out. They were a top 4 team in the tournament and they just went out sad. Dennis Schroeder put up 17 for them. Franz put up 16. Hartenstein 13. But they just couldn't stop Lowry and company. So with Germany now out, we have the top 3 teams left: Canada, US, and France. Starting with Canada's game, their roster is stacked, but they have to go up against Luka. And Luka actually kept it close, but in the 4th quarter, Canada ran away with it. I wanted to see Luka win. Canada went crazy, and I mean, so did Luka, but in terms of help, he did not have much at all. Next, we got France versus Czech Republic. This one doesn't look like it's going to be a great game, and this 3rd quarter score is insane. It kind of was a good game in the first half, but they ended up winning by like 60. I think that's 55 if my math is correct. Wemby had a great game. Teo Maledon, Risa Shea, Elliot Kobo, Jalen Horde, they went crazy. And then Gobert. Where's Gobert? Sar put up 8. Gobert put up 6 and 9. I'm surprised he didn't get a single block, but I mean, he didn't even need to. They shot pretty bad from the field. They shot 20 for 67. But for our final matchup, we have Chemezi Metu, Wesley Iwundu, and a bunch of roster fillers against the Avengers. Oh my gosh, wait, why was it actually kind of close in the first quarter? Yeah, it's over. Never mind. 2nd quarter, it's over. The first half of the first quarter looked like a good game, but America won by 70. And Embiid had a crazy game. So did Tatum. So did KD. So did Booker. So did Curry. Anthony Edwards didn't miss a shot. Then under him, we have Hallie, who actually got minutes in this universe. And then Anthony Davis had a good game. LeBron had a decent game. And same with Bam. Wesley Iwundu and Chemezi Metu, I'm sorry to do that to you guys. Yeah, they shot 25%. It wasn't even them. It was just the roster fillers. These knockout rounds have been crazy so far, with Montenegro upsetting Bahamas. They have to play US now. Georgia upsetting Italy. They have to face France. Greece upset Lithuania. They have to play Canada. And then Finland upset Germany. They have to play Serbia. And to start things off, Mamo and Goga have to go up against Wemby. And yeah, I'm not surprised how this one ended. Wemby put up 26. Risha say 22. But then for Georgia, Mamo and Goga weren't even in the top 5 scoring. Goga had 6 points and Mamo only put up 2. So Georgia's run is over. Now let's see if Finland's is. They have to go up against Jokic. And with a minute to go, Finland are literally fighting for their life, down by 3. They're gonna find Lowry on the wing with the hezzy, the cross. It looks like he's waiting for a screen, but no screen is happening. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, now he's gonna drive. 10 seconds to go. He finds the cut, and we have a 1-point game. Bogdanovic is getting clamped up right now. He is gonna make his way into the paint, though, and it's a 3-point game now. Finland are running out of time. They are gonna kick it back to Lowry. Lowry trying to drive. He's gonna kick it back to this other guy struggling. They go back to Lowry. He's gonna kick it. Oh, they almost had an open 3. Instead, they go in the paint. They're gonna go back to Lowry, left open for the deep 3. It's in and out. So now they need some missed free throws here. The first one rolls in, and to put Serbia up by 5, their second free throw's good. So now Finland's gonna need a miracle if they want to stay alive here. Okay, they're wasting way too much time. They're finally gonna kick it out for a 3. They make it, and they either have to foul or get the steal here. They're not gonna get it. So now they need at least 1 missed free throw. The first one's good. They could hit the dagger with this second one, and they do. So after taking down Germany, Finland's Cinderella run is over. Wow, Bogdanovic led the team in scoring with 29. Jokic had a pretty bad game shooting wise, and he had 4 turnovers. He only had 4 assists. He had 11 boards, which is good, but he got carried. And Lowry carried. I mean, he had 1 other person help him, but unfortunately against Jokic, it wasn't enough. Next, Montenegro has to go up against the US. And yeah, this one's over by the first quarter. The last game against the US, Nigeria actually kept it close halfway through the first quarter, but this one is is not close at all. Jason Tatum led the way with 21. Yeah, they're just too deep. They have people that are too good all across the board. Vooch had a good game, but I mean, obviously these guys are not like the people on the US team. And in our final matchup of the quarterfinals, we have Giannis versus Shai. With Shai having the better supporting cast, Greece is actually up. I thought they were only going to stay up in the first quarter, but look at that fourth quarter from them, 14-2. I know we normally hop in if it's a one possession game, but I feel like we gotta hop into this one. Giannis is going to find his guy in the paint. They go back to Giannis. He ends up taking the fade and he just barely misses. That looked like it was free. Now Jamal Murray on the break. It's an easy dunk to put them up 6. Point guard Giannis needs to lock in here. I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea Kaishan George was Canadian. He's gonna get cooked by Giannis. Oh my gosh. What a shot. Now let's see if he can hit the free throw before they count to 10 seconds on him. He's still dribbling, Okay, now he finally gets in stance. He's gonna take the free throw when he makes it. So just like that, we have a 3-point game, but now I am afraid to see Shai cook. He can't make it into the paint though. Okay, I wish he took that shot. He's not going to. They're gonna find RJ to Kaishan George. I don't know why he took a jumper, but he makes it. And now we're gonna need Giannis to cook again. Okay, please just ISO the cross. He makes his way into the paint easily, but he pulled a jumper for whatever reason. He absolutely cooked on that first play. I don't know why he did that the second play. They're gonna go to Kaishan George to Shai on the wing, and his three's good. So Greece are crumbling. They need to absolutely lock in here. Giannis with the spin. It does nothing for him. The snatchback, the cross. He's gonna fly into the paint. He makes it a 6-point game, but that is pretty discouraging when you have Shai on the other end. He's not gonna pull the 3 this time. He's gonna fake again. He kicks it out to Kaishan George, left wide open, and he doesn't hit the shot for the dagger. So Greece still have a chance. Giannis is gonna kick it to the corner. They go to Papa Giannis, and it's a 4-point game now. But Greece are gonna end up fouling. A missed free throw would be huge here. The first one's gonna miss. Big miss from Andrew Nemhard. His second free throw's up, and he knocks it down. But Greece are still in trouble. 30 seconds to go, down 5. They have no timeouts. Giannis is going to try to drive to the paint again. He's going to kick it. I don't know why he didn't just take the shot. He's going to run out of the paint. 20 seconds to go. He's wasting too much time here. They're going to send the screen pretty late. Giannis, the drive. He gets an easy dunk. But that took up way too much time. Edie's going to make the first. And to put Canada back up by 5, his second free throw is good. So once again, Greece have no timeouts. 15 seconds to go. They're going to need a miracle. Giannis is going to kick it. They're going to pull a contested 3. It's off. And Greece are going to lose the game. Shai was just too good for them. I mean, Giannis played good. Papa Giannis played good. But after that, most of the people shot bad. Honestly, you can even include these two guys in that. They shot 39% as a team. But now in the semis, we have 4 teams remaining. First, we have Canada versus Serbia. Canada has played so many stars. They beat Luka in the first round, Giannis in the second, and now they have to face Jokic. And they are going to dominate. This one was super easy for them. They ended up winning by 40. Jamal Murray led the team. Even RJ had more than Shai, but Shai put up a double-double with 4 steals. And Jokic wasn't even the leading scorer. Oh my gosh. Jokic. Whoa. Wait. Oh, I'm just blind. Jokic is literally right here. I'm so blind. He had a good game. He filled up the stat sheet, but he did not shoot good. And this is US's hardest matchup yet, as they have to go up against Wemby. Oh my gosh, they took Rudy Gobert out of the starting lineup. First quarter, France is on a crazy run. US is starting to make it close. Oh my gosh, the US just lost. They just lost, bro. I'm uploading this on July 4th, and the US just got eliminated. What happened? Embiid led the team with 15. Like, somebody should have put up more than that. Steph Curry shot 1 for 7. Booker shot 1 for 5. KD 3 for 9. What happened? And yeah, they got cooked by Wemby. I mean, Wemby didn't shoot the best, but he shot good from 3. He filled up the stat sheet. Elie Kobo played good. Gobert played good off the bench. I can't believe they just lost, and it wasn't even close either. So now in the finals, we have France against Canada. And like I said before, Canada beat Luka, they beat Giannis, they beat Jokic. Now they have to beat Wemby. And as for France, they had really easy competition up until the semifinals, but they beat the favorites. So I can see either team winning this game. And in the final, we got a close one. France are up by 2 with 2 minutes to go. Francisco's gonna find Shai on the drive. I don't know why he took a jumper. He's at least gonna make it though. But now on the other end, we have Shai. He's probably gonna ISO. He's probably gonna score. Trying to make it past Francisco. I don't know what that move was, but they're gonna find Andrew Nemhard left wide open. He can't hit the 3. That is a big miss for Canada. Shai's gonna use the Gobert screen. He is gonna throw it down to him. I don't know what kind of defense that was from Edie. 1.5 minutes to go. Shai on the drive, throws it down low to Edie. Gobert almost gets the steal. On the other end, we basically have Shai running their point guard. He's gonna use the Gobert screen. He's not able to find him, and he goes up with a terrible shot, but Gobert gets the offensive board. They find Sar wide open, and he misses the second chance opportunity, but they're gonna get a third chance here, getting another rebound. Shai getting clamped up. He still makes it into the paint, and he bodies RJ. Canada's running out of time. Shai on the ISO. He's doing too much. He should just drive to the paint. He's gonna kick it out after getting doubled, and RJ's gonna miss the 3. And after a failed trap defense attempt, Canada's gonna foul. At least Sar's gonna miss his first free throw, but it's still a 6-point game with 33 seconds to go, and he makes it a 7-point game. So down 7, Canada's gonna need a miracle. Edie's gonna inbound it to Shai. He's getting clamped up. They kick it to Dort in the corner. He needs to make this, but he can't. So France is going to complete their insane run of taking down the US and Canada, the top 2 teams, to win the World Cup. And even though Wemby fouled out of the final game, he's going to win the MVP, putting up 25 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 4 blocks. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you want to see me make Wemby the GOAT, click the video on the screen right now.